Welcome to the video, vacation edition. We are at Lucky's getting a swim in, but we're also going to Volcano Bay today. We're staying the weekend in Orlando, Florida. So it's always good to have fun and play and then train hard. So we're gonna knock this swim out real quick, probably just over and back. Maybe over and back twice. Give me 2,000 meters. Get all the swimmers here showing up. It's a pretty good turnout. There's probably already probably 100 people out here, probably so far. The lake is like glass. It's very beautiful. Got a little bit of cloud coverage, but not a whole lot. Everything is gonna go pretty good. So let's get changed real quick and jump in the lake. All right, so we were trying to get some footage of our vacation that we took in Orlando, Florida, but all I could get was Lucky's Lake Swim. So we'll just break it down for you, let you know how that went. So left work Friday about 5 o'clock, went and knocked out a swim. Just an easy swim, nothing, too crazy. Just to keep my training schedule on track for Chattanooga. And then left there and went straight to Orlando. Checked in to one of the Twin Towers there on International Drive and Sand Lake. And then once I met up with the family, we went to Kobe Steakhouse. And if you're ever in Orlando area or wherever there is a Kobe's, they intend to have 5 to 8 people around a table, and everybody has a great time. And it's a good meal. It's entertaining. It's pretty much hibachi. They cook everything fresh right there in front of you. Like we had rice, chicken, steak, shrimp, lobster. I mean, everything was just spectacular. The guy did a really good job. Was really pleased with the job that he performed. They just do a really good job when it comes to hibachi and just being entertained. So after that, we finished that up, went back to the hotel, got a good night's rest, and then I was up at 7 o'clock because Lucky's Lake Swim was only about 3 miles away. So I was able to go over there, get that swim in, over 15 minutes, back 15 minutes. I am working on obtaining a swim skin. They have a swim skin by Roca that they make. And hopefully I get that for my birthday, and that should make me a little quicker, because I definitely had to give up the wetsuit, which the wetsuit I feel like makes you a lot quicker too, but it's too hot right now for a wetsuit. The water's, anywhere you swim from a pool to a lake, is anywhere from 80 to 90 degrees, and you can get overheated really quick. So I could imagine putting on a wetsuit, how that would turn out for us. One thing, wasn't able to get any footage of Volcano Bay. Let me just back up for a second. So when we got done with the swim, we went back to the hotel. Of course, we had to get some breakfast. Got some breakfast, and then went to Volcano Bay and got checked in. Took the bus over there. It was a 5-minute ride. very easy to get in, get it out of the park. And then we got there, got everybody checked in. Yeah, you gotta find a spot, because there's not many spots. You gotta find somewhere to put your stuff and just trust that nobody's gonna take it. I mean, because you got iPhones, you got cameras, had my GoPro. Come to find out, I left it on, so I could not do what I wanted with the video footage. But I did get on one ride. It was a 3-foot drop. It was this tube that did, I don't know, 3 or 4 circles, and then it dropped you 3 feet out of the air into this like little pool. And I wish I could have recorded it, because the look on my family's eyes when I come out of that chute, I did some kind of like lawn chair thing. I just wish I could have got it recorded. I definitely will go back and do that ride again and get it recorded. And then everything's going great. We signed up for another ride, a raft ride, so the whole family could get on the raft ride. And it's about 3 o'clock and lightning strikes. But before the lightning strikes, we're able to get into the like a wave pool, and also to the lazy river. I was able to go around that a bunch of times and just relax and just, you know, take some time off, just check out from work and training a little bit, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So we left Volcano Bay, thank goodness, because when we got back to the hotel, about a 5-minute ride, it was lightning all around us. Got back to the hotel, the lifeguards are sitting in this little tunnel just waiting for it to clear. So it must have lightened and thundered. It rained a little bit, but not like you would think with all the raining and lightning that was going on. It probably sprinkled once, maybe twice. And they opened a pool up at our place at 7 o'clock. So just imagine how long we would have to wait. So say if Volcano Bay is open till, say, 8 o'clock. If we'd have stayed there till 7 o'clock, we would have got to ride the one ride that we checked into, the raft ride. And by the way, when lightning strikes, they clear your watch out. So the tap and go is no mo. So we left, said forget it. And I'm glad we made that call, because like I said, our pool at the hotel didn't open back up till 7 o'clock. And it was 3 miles away. So that would have given us an hour to swim. And it would have been, it'd have been no good. But yeah, we had a good time. I did get up. Let me back up for a second. So the sidebar would be about relaxing. So we got all done with that. I had a turkey sandwich on a Swiss roll. It was very good. You know, from the local store they had downstairs. And then just so from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I literally laid in the bed and didn't do anything, and I was fully rested. It was great. Just watched TV, hung out with the boys, and it was just a good time to have some good R&R and some downtime that was much needed. So yeah, so went to bed about 10 o'clock, was trying to watch Olympus Has Fallen, and that's like a 3-hour movie when you're watching it on, you know, regular TV because all the commercials. So 10 o'clock, I'm like, I can't stay up till 11 o'clock watching this. So finally went to sleep, got up at 6, headed back to Lakeland. It was supposed to be an hour and 15-minute ride, no traffic, 45 minutes, Cracker Barrel, one good meal in, because like I had this big big ride coming up, long 6-hour ride, just a lot of strength, a lot of like endurance, just really pushing myself on the bike. and it was like a headwind every direction I went. It didn't matter if it was north, south, east, west, just the way it worked out, the headwind was there every step of the way, which my quads were on fire when I got done with that ride. And you know, so got back to Lakeland, church from 8 to 1, the bike from 1 to 7, and then got home at 7, cleaned up, did some laundry, you know, for a couple hours, you know, whatever it looks like, and then recovered, had a good night's sleep from, I think it was probably 11 o'clock, because we still had a lot going on, had to eat dinner still, and then 11, got up at 5:30, and you get to start the training all over again. I mean, like when I start my training week on Monday, I'm gonna start with a ride, a recovery ride. I know it was a long bike ride on Sunday, but you definitely gotta work out that lactic acid in your muscles. And the best way to do it is just, it was 17 pace. It was a hard, you know, long bike ride at a 17-mile-an-hour pace for Monday, but in the end, it was worth it. I really enjoyed it. I pushed through, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to push through and have a good time, and that's what it's all about. So that was my vacation, that was my weekend, that was my R&R, that was everything kind of just wrapped up in one little piece and put together, wrapped up with a bow on top. It was great. I do recommend that little reset every once in a while if you can break away from the training, which I technically didn't break away from the training, but I did get that long afternoon and night of rest, just laying in the bed. So there'll be a couple videos coming up pretty quick just to get you guys caught up. Remember, my triathlon prep for Chattanooga is basically 10 weeks away. The last week of September is going to be here before you know it. So I'm pretty excited about it. My training's going great. My gear is perfect. So remember, tell someone about a triathlon, and don't forget to prep. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.